A little caffeine, but
Morning.
it's oxidant. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and pretty soon we're going to, I think Starbucks will have their, what is it called? Their medicine ball.
Oh,
It's tea. I'm gonna learn how to make that.
oh, that's interesting. I never heard that.
Yeah.
The make it's just like a combination of different things.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good input for the immunity. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very cool.
There's just like.
Hello. All right, everyone, I'm going to call the docket. When I call the docket, you need to stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here and a warrant may be issued for your arrest. Leon Small is in federal custody. Carmelita Tapia, is she in custody, Deputy Laura?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Darren Fish will be by Zoom. John Lopez, custody. Oscar Lopez, thank you. Antonio Salinas Barrera Jr. Michelle Battles. Henry Rodriguez. Ray Cordova. Pearl Gonzalez, custody. Jorge Morales. Jorge Morales. Enrique Jariguay. Enrique Che Jarigai. Ray Guthrie.
He's present.
Thank you. Enrique Lopez, custody. Raul Rincon, custody. Julian Arias. Yes, thank you. Rogelio Favala, custody. Michael Garza. John Gamas. Mario Vargas. Jesse Martinez. Raymond Diaz, custody. Richard Esquivel. Richard Wayne Esquivel. John Isaac Cepeda. Christopher Martinez, custody. David Bearfield III. Jimmy Vara, custody. Isabel Arias, custody. Michael Joseph Gomez. Michael Joseph Gomez. Timothy Johnson. Luis Medina. David Cortez. Israel Cortez. James Ross, custody. Javier Salazar. Luis Flores. Timothy Johnson, custody. Valerie Marino. Shane Collette. Shane Angus Collette. Edward Valdez, custody. Is there anyone whose name was not called or you came in late? You need to stand. Who are you? All right, thank you. Anyone else? All right, attorneys, these are the rules. Please follow these rules. You're not ready to approach the court until you confer with the state and confer with your client. If your client is in custody, yes, they need to be brought out. Just request them from the deputy. Once you've requested your client, do not leave the courtroom for security reasons. There's only a limited number of inmates that are allowed in the box at one time. If your client wishes to speak to the court in a language other than English, yes, we will need an interpreter. Let the coordinator or clerk know. Do not leave once you've requested your interpreter. We are going paperless. So the way that I will know you are ready, you need to sign in. And when you sign in, you will be called in the order of appearance. If you're signing in and it's because your client is doing a plea, or if they're on probation, it's a motion to revoke, please let the clerk know so that they can send me the appropriate paperwork. And to the back, we have Ms. Abrams. If your client is on probation, if you're thinking about his or her having probation, you need to speak with her. She's an integral part of the system. Cindy has just come back from surgery. She's been doing her rehabilitation. So let's make her enjoy the fact that she is back. By one, speaking clearly, by speaking at the same pace that I'm speaking at, and not speaking behind her when we are on the record. You'll know we're on the record because I will have called the style of the case. So everybody, happy Monday. It's going to be a great day if we internalize it and say it's going to be a great day. So please confer.
Good morning. I have a motion that I e-filed an application for writ seeking bail because he was approved for PTD, but he's a man without bond. So I have the file stamped. Yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
So Vashon, it was a busy weekend for me. Yes. But let me just tell you, one of my favorite things, I got a chance to speak to a lot of students at St. Philip's College. They came all the way from Killeen because they're doing the college campus tour. And a lot of people don't know St. Philip's is an HBCU. And so their instructor brought them. And then guess what? They gave me gifts. I'm like, oh.
That's very.
So now I have my leather bound book and I'm gonna write my Lifetime movies in here.
You know, a lot of people don't realize St. Philip's also has one of the best culinary.
They do.
programs in the nation.
And you know what? They actually have an entire building, ward, whatever, donated to that. So I was like, wow. But yeah, the person who brought them down was Tanika Moultrie. And I said, this is how old I am. I said, so you all drove all the way from Killeen? She's like, yes, you know, they were on a bus. And I'm like, is this the yellow bus with no seat belts? Okay, no, it is not. I go outside, they're in a luxury bus. I'm like, the yellow school bus was the only bus when we would drive. I said, no, I will not take the aisle seat because sometimes the driver would turn so sharply and, you know, people falling on the floor. I'm like, no, give me the window. But they are so awesome. And St. Philip's, the people there were great.
Awesome. You had a great time.
Oh, I did. And then I went to the Hall of Fame dinner. They were honoring actually the women of the church, the administrators. And some of them have been, you know, in their position for 26, 30 years. So it was a lot of fun.
On Sunday mornings, my dad would go around and pick up the kids to go to church for Sunday school in those yellow buses.
Mhm.
And I would ride in the back. And he'd hit a bump and I would fly up and land in between the two seats. Because there's no seatbelts on them.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, thank you.
We get some a little early because my guys don't be brought out. I'll be right back.
Mr. Ramon. Memorial.
Yes.
Memorial.
Jen, you can see it.
Ready? Here, I'm just real.
It's your Mr. for every photo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's here. Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
sure.
I'll make sure, I want to approach you.
Thank you, sir. Judge, whenever you're ready, Judge.
All right, just give me 1 second.
Great, done.
Michael Barcha. Shane Angus Colette. Okay, John Isaac Colette.
Artistic or?
Richard.
I do have that. Thank you, I'm so. I'm jet lagged. Wow, crazy yesterday, full of energy. And he goes. Here,
As long as I can.
okay. My wife is left. There you go. Screwed that up all over the place.
No, it's okay, I can still do it. What's the guy's name?
Oh.
All right, who do you have?
I have Edward Valdez, page 10, read now.
Thank you. All right, Edward Valdez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Just a little background on this case. Mr. Valdez was approved for pretrial diversion. I do have the signed agreement.
Well, what I can tell you, based upon the new rules on a bond for him, because does he have a remand without bond because he didn't appear?
I believe so.
All right, so I understand that he's applied for PTD. So, I'll agree to a bond reduction. But have you conferred with the state on an amount?
Judge, this is a little confusing because he's been approved for PTD. If he was out on bond, he'd enter the contract. So if he accepted a probation, wouldn't he be released?
Yes, but here's the thing. There are new rules with regards to setting up bonds and when I can set for PR bonds and when I cannot. And this is the case that legally I cannot. And let me explain something to you. So if I were to give you a PR bond and legally you're not eligible for one, and if you were to commit a crime, guess what? I can be sued. And I would be responsible for that suit because I violated the law by giving you something that you're not entitled to. Now, do I understand that they're giving you, offered you a pretrial diversion? And so that means that probably you should get a PR bond. I understand that, but the problem is legally you're not supposed to receive one. So if you'll confer with the state on some sort of bond amount, I will give him a low bond amount, but I can tell you it's not going to be $1.
Whatever you want to give him, whatever.
I mean, if you'll confer with the
Judge,
state on the
they
amount.
really don't care.
Well, no, this is state of Texas versus Edward Valdez. So they're supposed to give their opinion on a bond amount.
Okay, let me get.
All right, just have a seat. So Deputy Laura, how far is Georgetown from San Antonio? You say an hour?
This is Georgetown on the other side of Austin.
2 hours. 2 hours.
2 hours. And he,
1.5.
at least, okay.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm gonna see if they offer that educational seminar online. They're driving through, 35, getting close. When I used to go home, I used to take 79, and that was an awesome trip, but
Yeah, in the middle, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do it, please.
You're amazing.
I'll be.
ready?
Leon Small, page 1,
Hello.
1, 2, and 3. I was just gonna apologize for being late. I was being witness. One, just then 2. I really wanted to be here for your day. It should be a great day because Brian Kelly is getting fired.
Oh, yes. So, yes. So here's the thing about that. I wrote my letter to LSU and I told them not to hire them, but for some reason, they're not listening to me. I'm like, okay. And now, guess what? It would be nice to get fired from your job and then get a nice severance package. So there you go, Texas A&M, go forth.
I'm surprised you.
Oh, I got the phone calls. All right, who's here on Mr. Small?
I'm here, Judge, I'm present.
All right, so on this case, what is the update on the Fed?
I have a new order, Judge, from the federal court. Last time we were here, he was supposed to have taken a plea in September. They have continued that. Last plea deadline is now December 4th, 2025. Yes, they're in no rush.
Okay, let me go on the calendar.
Mr. Small is still living large in big boy custody.
Go. All right, so then what we'll do, we can set this. Are you all available December 15th?
I would think so, Judge.
All right, I know that's getting close to the holidays for some people. All right, so we'll recall it for December 15th.
Hey, Judge.
And if you know before then that it's been reset, just
Okay.
send me an email,
Okay, December,
15th.
thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll take care.
You too. December 15th. Oh, Megan, I think the next person that LSU will hire, of course, will be Bill Belichick or either Bill Belichick's person. And I'm gonna write them a letter and say, please don't do this.
Like, my kids, if we next David back, but then he went out and he was like, oh no, like, I'm not coming out for retirement, but sometimes my wife wants me to, she sees the numbers, but I.
Oh my gosh, you have to have somebody who's loyal. I remember him saying, I'm not leaving. Then he says, then he leaves, goes to the NFL, which I knew that wasn't going to go well because college players are different from NFL players. There are some things they're just like, hey, I'm grown. We're not doing that. And then he said, I will never coach a team that will be against LSU. And then what are we now? He's at Alabama. So I'm like, okay. As Cornelius says, now the only thing that we can do is destroy hopes and dreams for others.
Ibarra, Timothy?
Oh, you know what? Forgot about
All right, anyone else ready?
Yeah. Are we back with? Then Christopher. Ray Martinez, page 6, 3 down. Is that his friend? Orlando stepped out? Hey, Orlando stepped out, he'll be right back.
He's no wheelchair, so it's gonna be a little.
Okay. Great. Guthrie, page 3.
Just 1 second. All right, I'm sorry, you say page 3?
Yes, ma'am, 5 down.
Ray Guthrie?
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right,
Oh,
where are we on
No,
discovery?
I'm sorry, I'm hard of hearing, Mr. Chairman. I'm sorry.
Huh?
He's
I'm
hard of
of
hearing, Judge.
I'm sorry.
No, no problem.
I believe discovery is there, Your Honor, but the end defense are still going through it just to confirm that fact based on what we talked about.
Yes, Your
so
Honor.
in that setting, we should be able to figure that out. But also the state does need to quell the victim, so I intend to do that and have that done in office and right this.
All right, I need a 30-day reset. All right, we'll have you back on December 4th. At that time, state you need to be prepared to tender an offer. All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
You can take a seat. Yeah.
That's on page 10.
All right, are you all ready on Valerie Marino?
Ready, Judge?
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. And did he pay the 500?
I have
the
money order.
She brought it, Judge.
All right. And state, where does she need to take that?
The money. Form the first floor and then I.
Oh.
Form for you. I'll put it in the form. Section, like the X-ray machines.
Oh, in the front. Oh, yeah, yeah. Perfect.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 006933, State versus Valerie Marino. Can I have parties announce?
Travis Ketton, Your Honor, for Ms. Moreno, we're ready.
And are you Miss Marino? All right, we're here for sentencing. According to your plea bargaining agreement, there's a restitution of $1,764.08. And this cause number and also, let me see, just one moment. And also the defendants must pay that amount as well. And when I say I pay that amount, of course, it's only going to be a total of $1,764.08. But if for some reason they're revoked or they don't receive probation and they don't pay that, you'll have to pay it. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right, so I have a few questions for you. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand. Make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear. Who is Valerie Marino to you?
I mean, myself.
Oh, sorry, Amber Marino.
My sister.
Okay. And do you have any children?
I do. I have 4.
And what are their ages?
My 2 oldest are 9. My third is 5, and my baby just turned 5 months.
And do they live with you?
They all.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm currently a stay-at-home mom, but I'm back into school, so I'm going to dental for a dental assistant.
And when are you starting that?
Today, actually, I'm starting night school tonight.
Oh, what time?
At 6 p.m.
So while you're here, who's taking care of the children?
Their dad. Well, their stepdad. So, well, the youngest, because the other 3 are at school. So.
Okay. And so is he the stepfather to the younger child?
The 3 oldest ones, but he's the dad to the youngest one.
Okay. And have you ever had any type of mental health issues in the past?
No.
Have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issues? Any drug use in the past?
No. I do drink occasionally though. So.
Right. So while you're on probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol. Those are the rules. All right. This is what the court, oh, any questions? All right. State you may be excused. All right. This is what the court will do. The court will sentence you to 3 years deferred adjudication. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days, or a full-time enrollment in school. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no contact with the following address: there's to be a remaining balance of restitution of $1,264.08.
Judge, if I don't mean to interrupt you, she actually brought $600 to show good faith to the court. So I wanted to be sure that.
Thank you.
Correct number there. Thank you.
You're welcome. So it's to be $1,164.08. There is to be a payment today of $600. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the court will deem the community service satisfied. There's to be no contact with Richard Serta, and that's with a C, and probation. That's who the restitution is to go to. And you're jointly and severally liable for $1,164.08. with the co-defendants and cause numbers 2025 CR 006931 and 2025 CR 006934. And there's to be field visits one time per month for 6 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. And I'm sorry, one more thing. Who is Roman Daniel Villarreal to you?
Brother-in-law? That's my sister's boyfriend.
Okay. All righty. Good luck to you. And
Thank you,
we can
Judge.
go off the record in this court.
Thank you.
Communication is key.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, that's okay. Communication is key. If you have an issue, you need to let probation know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court,
Okay, that's fine.
but don't disappear, okay?
Thank you.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Anyone else ready?
David Cortez, CHC.
Is this a motion to revoke?
No, it says that if they wanted to reset.
So it's not a motion to revoke?
They wrote on here, reset. Bond. David Cortez.
Ms. Abrams, is he on probation? David Cortez. Because this cause number is from 2019.
Yes, sir. Another case. The failure to appear. We have a bond agreement, EA.
So is he on probation or no?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to get,
Oh, no problem.
David Cortez Jimenez.
Yeah, page 8.
No judge.
So what is the history of this? Let me look at the history of this case. I don't know why this case is so old and it's on the docket.
Yes, sir. She missed court. I think this issue with one.
All right. Oh, so he's been missing for 6 years?
Apparently he was on, he didn't know he had court date. So he just missed it in the issue one, got picked up for classified.
So there's been a warrant out for him for 6 years? Oh, okay. Got it.
He's had immigration issues, so I probably take the plea, so we talk to the immigration lawyer.
Mhm.
We get him on bond, immigration lawyer.
Oh, so I see where the bond forfeiture was issued in 2020. All right, do you have a motion?
There's a motion on file for the bond.
I looked for everything and I didn't see it. Absolutely.
They agreed on $10,000. It's time immigration.
All right, thank you. All right, court is calling 2019 CR 6016 State versus David Jimenez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Mark Rose for the defense.
All right, and are you David Jimenez?
Yes.
All right, we have an interpreter here. If you could raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear and affirm that you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do.
All right, if you'll state your name for the record.
Pamela Payan, Payan.
All right, so we're here on a motion to, it says to modify bond conditions, but you're asking that a bond be set?
Yes, Judge. It was 7,500 before, but they're gonna increase it to 10.
All right, State, have you had a chance to review the bond?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
I don't, Your Honor. It's an agreed order. So
Well, I mean,
he's, we're fine with the bond amount, Judge.
but I need to know, I know you said you all have agreed on a bond, but to set a bond, I need to know, one, if it's an appropriate bond amount for him. All I know from what you have said off the record is that he's been missing for 6 years.
I can ask him a question, Judge. And witness
All right, do you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
David Fernando Cortés.
David Fernando Cortez.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. May it please the court,
Yes.
you are David Jimenez, correct?
Sí,
Yes,
And before you got arrested, you had a job, correct?
sí.
yeah.
Okay. How
All right,
much,
counsel, if you could speak up so that the court reporter can hear.
oh, I'm sorry, how much were you making, let's say, per hour?
Pues depende de, pues, de 10 a 17.
So it depends, anywhere from 10 to 17.
Okay, and were you working full-time?
Sí,
Yes,
Okay, and if you're out on bond, will you still have that job?
sí.
yes.
So it's safe to say that you make about how much per week?
Puede ser de 600, 800, de 500 a 800. Depende del trabajo.
So it depends on work, so it could be 600 to 800 or 500 to 800.
Do you have a residence here in Bear County?
Sí,
Yes,
Okay. Is it a permanent residence? Do
sí,
you have
yes,
family in Bear County?
sí.
yes.
Who do you have, like, what's your closest relative in Bear County?
Con los hermanos.
2 brothers.
Okay. Do you travel out of state often?
Sí, oh, no seguido, pero sí he viajado.
Yes, well, not often, but I have traveled.
Okay, do you have any reason to leave the country?
No,
So if the court is to set a bond, let's say at $10,000, is that a reasonable amount of bond for you?
está bien.
That's fine.
And you have the ability to post a bond in that amount?
Yes.
Pass witness.
I know.
All right. Does anybody want to ask where he's been since
Oh, for the,
2019
let
and why he didn't appear for court?
me ask that quick. Did you know you were charged with an offense in 2019?
Sí, y
Yeah.
el abogado que yo tenía me dejó solo en la corte.
Yes, the attorney that I had left me on my own report.
Okay, did you appear for court on the day that you alleged that the failure to appear occurred?
Perdón,
Sorry.
Were you in court and your attorney just left you there?
sí,
Did you get a reset form? Did you sign anything to reset?
no. Esa vez estuve en corte, llegué temprano. A la hora de lonche,
Ujú.
la jueza me habló, me dijo que dónde estaba mi abogado. Le dije, no ha llegado. Dijo, ve afuera, habla por teléfono con él y dile que venga, que lo estamos esperando.
So that day I showed up early and the lunchtime came and then the judge called me over. She spoke to me and she told me where my attorney was at. So I said he still wasn't here. So I said to step outside and call my attorney and ask him why he still wasn't here.
Y me dijo, no vayas con él, habla por teléfono. Cuando yo hablé por teléfono a la oficina, me dijo la secretaria que estaba en camino. Me devolvió a la corte y después de volverme a la corte, estuve toda la corte, nunca se presentó el abogado, yo estaba, ok.
So then she told me to go and call him, not to go where he was at. So when I called his office, the secretary told me that he was on his way. So I came back inside the courtroom, I waited and he never showed up.
Y luego la jueza me habló, me dijo, ¿dónde está su abogado? Le dije, no llegó. Dijo, ahora vaya a su oficina, vaya usted a su oficina, ya no le hable, vaya a su oficina, dígale que venga y saque un día para la audiencia con usted, que los voy a esperar. Y
So then after that, the judge called me. She asked again, where's your attorney? I said he didn't show up. She said, don't call him, go to his office, just go to his office and tell him that he has to set a day so he can show up with you in court.
fui a la oficina y la secretaria se estaba yendo. Me dijo que está bien, que iba a hablar con el abogado, que no había venido porque había tenido un asunto familiar.
So I went to the office, the secretary was about to leave and I told her and she said that it was fine, that the attorney hadn't showed up that day because he had a family emergency.
Y entonces al siguiente día yo fui a trabajar. Cuando acabé mi trabajo, fui a la oficina del abogado, estaba el abogado ahí y le dije que por qué no se había presentado en corte.
So the following day I went to work. When I got out of work, I went to the attorney's office. The attorney was there and I asked them why he didn't show up for court.
Él me dijo, el que no fuiste tú, ya tienes orden de arresto.
And what he told me is that the one who didn't show up was you and you have a warrant for your arrest.
Y le dije, si yo fui a la corte, y le dije a la secretaria, dijo, no, la corte fue hoy. O sea, que fue el siguiente día.
So then I told him, yes, I did go. I spoke to the secretary. He said, no, your court was today. So that means like the following day.
Él nunca me dijo nunca me avisaron que había puesto la fecha para el otro día. Yo fui a las 5 de la tarde un día antes. Y
So I was never advised that the court had changed to the following day. I just went the day before and I thought it was.
en la esposa del abogado, también es abogada, estaba ahí. Cuando yo que tenía una orden de arresto, me dijo, yo te la quito a ti por $500.
So when I went there, the wife, the attorney was there, who's also an attorney. And she heard that I have a warrant for my arrest and she said that she could get that removed for $500.
Okay, and I paid $500 en ese momento. Y dijo, mañana vienes. Al otro día yo fui y cuando acabé mi trabajo, yo le dije que qué pasó que cómo estábamos con eso.
So then I paid her right there and then the $500. Then she told me to come back the next day. I went back the next day after work.
Okay, so you did show up before, correct? The day of your hearing?
Sí,
Yes,
debe estar representado.
Was it this judge?
Fue aquí, fue en esta misma.
it wasn't the same.
Okay, so it was a different judge, but you did see the judge, correct?
La mera verdad, no recuerdo no puedo echar mentiras, no recuerdo si fue ella.
So honestly, I don't want to lie. I don't recall if it was her or someone else.
Okay,
Pero
did you speak to anybody like a bailiff, like one of these officers? And then check in somehow?
no, de hecho debe de estar en la computadora donde yo me presenté y no vino pues.
No, so it should be in the computer.
El gobernador, el abogado,
It should be in the computer that I showed up without the attorney.
es el 2019, no sé qué, no me acuerdo qué mes, pero yo vine aquí
It was in 2019. I don't recall which month, but I did show up to court.
That's what.
All right, any questions? All right. So what bond are you recommending, state?
He's recommending a bond of $10,000, based on one DWI in 2011 and then a second in.
I'm sorry, is there something he wanted to say?
No, usually they've asked how much it was.
All right, your bond will be set at $10,000. There's to be regular random UAs.
Okay.
And the fees will be waived. All right.
Okay.
Normally, this needs to be recalled in 30 days. All right, give them a reset form, please. No, that's for disposition. All right, is there anything else?
No, Judge, thank you.
All right, so on that date, December 4th, this case will be set for trial, or you all will have reached a plea bargain agreement.
I think so, Judge. We have a clear and file. He just needs to talk to immigration.
All right,
All right,
thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
Set for December 4th?
Yes,
Thank you, Judge.
you're welcome.
Thank you. Gracias.
Your Honor, may I approach?
Yes.
Your signature.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Nice seeing you.
You too.
Okay.
All right, anyone else ready?
Stephen Lewis Flores, page 9, 3 down.
Is that a motion to revoke?
They said that it was going to be votes, but he didn't really say. Can't read it. I have it in the floor.
Okay,
I'll give it right now.
all right, thanks.
They know. How would be that?
John?
Morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
John's okay. Yeah. Well.
All right, Luis Flores. Luis Flores, who's the attorney?
Judge, we're just here for sentencing. I think there was a restitution issue that needed to be cleared up.
All right, and has that been cleared up?
She notified, I don't know what the answer was.
Okay,
For you.
Hey, Judge,
Hi.
I did reach out to the complainant. She did tell me she would take the vehicle for an inspection, but since hasn't gotten back to us.
okay. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 008012 State versus Luis Flores. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Robert Garner for the defendant.
Louis Flores.
We are here for sentencing. You entered a plea on September 2025. You entered a plea of guilty. And the reason for the late date of sentencing is because I believe the state, you need to get some information with regards to restitution.
Judge,
And what are the results?
the results of that, Judge, are that we would be waiving restitution. The complainant hasn't given us a definite.
Then the next thing we need to address is the TAP evaluation. Have both parties had a chance to review the TAP evaluation?
Have not, Judge.
All right. Counsel, do you want to address the results of the TAP evaluation? They're recommending inpatient treatment.
Yes, Judge, and I'd ask this court to give him a chance to try outpatient first. See if he can do what he said he's intending on doing in exchange for your probation.
All right, my issue is that this is a DWI with a child under 15, major accident. The reason why he doesn't have any restitution is because no restitution has been provided. So he is either going to end up going, based upon the TAP evaluation, he's either going to end up going to SATF or either he's going to be in the felony drug court. And what I can tell you is that it is rare that out of the gate, TAP evaluation, TAP recommends inpatient treatment.
Okay.
So you're going into custody today. And what I can tell you is that felony drug court will put in the request for a referral to felony drug court. They'll have him interviewed before the week is out. But you need to be honest with them about your alcohol issues. If you're not honest with them, you know what's going to end up happening. They're not going to accept you into the program. And then you're going to end up going to SATF because that's what TAP says. Felony drug court is an intensive program, but it's a great program. Okay. All right. This is what the court is states you may be excused. All right. As previously stated, the court found you guilty. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's to be 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition of probation. There's to be a referral to felony drug court. That's to be done in custody. If not accepted to felony drug court, then it will be SATF. There's to be $60 restitution to DPS for testing. There's to be no restitution. Ignition interlock for half the term. DWI intervention. VIP live. 2-year license suspension. 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 of those hours will be waived upon completion of parenting class. The remaining hours for every sober support meeting you do, an hour will be deducted from your community service restitution.
Judge, when you're done, he has a request.
All right. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, proof of employment within 45 days of release, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Yes, you had a request.
Yes, ma'am. My wife's legally blind right now, ma'am, and I'm the only one to help her with the kids. We don't got no support, ma'am. I don't know how she's gonna do it. I mean,
Mhm.
I'm the sole provider of the house, ma'am.
I understand that, and I understand what you're saying, and I want you to know that the problem, though, is that you're not a help to her or to a help to the children if you have an alcohol problem. And I mean, that's why we're here. And I don't know if you've read the police report recently, but the police report is very bad. And you were extremely intoxicated. And easily, your child could have been killed or you could have killed someone else. So you're not of help with that. And I don't know the reason for your drinking to intoxication. I don't know if because you have a lot on you. I understand. You have a lot on you taking care of the children, a lot of you taking care of the wife, a lot on you with work. And maybe that's why you're self-medicating, but you're not going to be any good to them if you continue on this route, because either you're going to end up having some kind of alcohol related disease, or either next time you're going to be driving and you're going to kill somebody and then you'll be going to prison potentially. So what you need to do is you need to be 100% honest with felony drug court. As I said, today is Monday. They'll see you. They'll see him before the week is out. I'm going to get the request from Miss Abrams. Probably within 5 minutes, I'm going to sign it, and she's going to email them and let them know to do an expedited one.
Appreciate it, Judge.
Right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal? All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, and counsel, I'll make sure that they're aware of his situation and to do it expeditiously.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Right, Judge?
Yes.
Oh. Sorry, Jen, I'm being distracted.
No problem. At first, you don't do anything. But keep it iced, ice. And then I just saw him last week. That was before I picked up my grandson. Well, I was looking at a parsley. Yeah, you could buckle on them. And actually mind on that. So I said very quickly. And then what happened again, I didn't know what I was doing, but I wasn't listening. So I said, okay. It's very tender. But it's hard not to be there. Even just getting in the bed, I was put my knee down. I realized I should use that knee. I can't. It's just like really calm. But no, you said they did something called conduit kicking. And then I could clean up arthritis. And we do that to help cartilage grow. Hopefully, I didn't mess it up. It was. We tear the meniscus ago, and you said that was a very small step.
Yeah. I was going to show this. Yeah, I can't wait for it.
All right, who's next?
Yes, ma'am. I have a Mario Vargas, page 5-1.
So it's just steps that I'll have. We have to look up with this. I will have it to mine.
Mario Vargas.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay.
All right, Mr. Vargas, come on down.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
All right, so what is happening?
Well, Judge, we had a motion to revoke his probation and it was denied. But he was sentenced to 180 days in Bear County Jail,
Mhm.
day for day, and then also go to safety.
Mhm.
He's been there 45 days. And he's considering taking a plea offer. Well, he could do either probation, they're offering probation. But if he does that, he has to wait for beds over in safety.
Mhm.
And he's a father of 5 children and a wife that is having a hard time.
Mhm.
And we want to see if the court can offer us some suggestion as to maybe staff evaluation, because I think that this time in jail has been an eye-opening experience for him.
I don't think so. And let me just tell you the reason why. You're on probation for DWI.
Mhm.
And you picked up a new DWI. So you're going into inpatient treatment. Now, the only other suggestion I can make, if he wants, he can refuse inpatient treatment. They'll file a motion to revoke, and then we can hear that.
Well, it's just, I mean, he doesn't mind getting the treatment. But I think the court can get a better handle if there's some type of evaluation on,
No, he needs to be in inpatient treatment.
but he's been waiting, and even after he does the time, he's got to wait. Some people have waited 4 months.
I mean, we'll see where we are. But the problem is you're on probation for a 3rd-degree felony, and that's a DWI. And then you pick up another DWI.
Yes.
It seems to the court that you need inpatient treatment because there's nothing working.
And he wouldn't mind that, but the thing is the waiting.
Well, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but he's in jail now waiting because there was an agreement. He has 180 days as a condition of probation. So once that's satisfied, then he'll go to inpatient treatment.
But he has to wait and no telling how long. And so I don't know what, can we get us a reset so that he can consider the options?
Oh, sure. But I will tell you this, if we put a reset in there, if a bed becomes available, they're not going to take him because he has a reset.
They
So,
won't. Exactly.
If you want to, you can just, when you think time has lapsed, you can just come in and ask for it to be placed on the docket.
But
And
we have to wait the 180 days,
mhm,
even though he says that they're giving him 2-for-1, but
mhm. All righty. Okay.
okay.
All right.
Well, then I'll come back and talk to them when 80 days.
Yes.
And then we'll decide what to do.
Yes.
Okay,
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
counsel.
thank you.
Thank you. Who's next?
Christopher Ray Martinez, page 6, 3 down.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Who was it again?
I have Christopher Ray Martinez, page 6, 3 down.
All right, Christopher Ray Martinez.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Thank you.
All right. Have you had a chance to speak with the state about the assault?
I did briefly, Judge. They do not have any reports. It is too soon. And so they don't have any information that they can share with me just yet.
All right, state, when are you all going to have information on the alleged family violence case? And can you tell me, is that a misdemeanor case or a felony case?
Felony case, Your Honor, and I'm hoping sooner or later, I'm gonna ask my investigator to do so, because it just happened like 5 days ago. There's nothing even uploaded in our system,
Okay.
but I'll see if we can at least pull a report.
All right, thank you. Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset. All right, so we'll be back on December 4th.
And Judge, he was not present last week because he was in custody, said that you would, consider reinstating his bond. So we asked to reinstate his bond.
All right, let's go on the record. Could I have a prosecutor on this case? Oh, here's my, I just issued a judge's warrant, so I would just recall the judge's warrant. I didn't do anything with his bond.
Okay, Judge.
All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 011500 State versus Christopher Ray Martinez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Orlando Castanon for defense.
And are you Christopher Martinez? All right, so he was scheduled to appear on court on October 23rd, 2025. He did not appear. Some parties thought that he may have been in custody, but we didn't have any documentation that he was actually in custody. So defense, as an officer of the court, were you able to determine if he was in custody or processing?
I did meet with him the next day, Judge. So yes, he was in custody. It was in process that day.
All right, state, any objection to the court recalling the judge's warrant?
No, Your Honor.
All right, the judge's warrant will be recalled. Is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you'll give him a reset form. Okay. And we're off the record. So what he was in custody for was the new.
Yes, Judge.
All right, so here's one thing. Is there a no contact order on the complainant
I
in that
believe
case?
there is.
All right, so if there's not a no contact order under that cause number, I will put I will add a no contact order under this cause number with that complainant. So if y'all can check on that.
I believe it's three.
There, yeah, there's a no contact order on that new,
Okay,
new charge.
all right. All righty, once you sign the reset form, they will take you back.
Thank you.
Make sure you're on time for court, 9 a.m. Yes. You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Ariana Drake, page 3, going down.
Ray Cordova.
Wait a minute. The date first.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, so on this case, where are we on discovery?
Judge, I have not received any discovery. The only thing that was uploaded to the discovery were the magistrate warning. So I already conferred with the state.
It's up for orders and the systems having problem showing the chair, so I just told her to drop off the USB and I'll discover it.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need 30-day reset for discovery. All right, once you sign the reset form, you are excused. Thank you. Who's next?
Oh. Hey. Did you ever talk to yours?
Yeah, but I need it by her as well.
I'm sorry, how was that? Edward Valdez, page 10, 3. Sorry. In order. Oh, I want to see.
All right, Edward Valdez.
Yes, we conferred with the state.
All right. Court is calling DC 2023 CR 7270A State versus Edward Valdez. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Amir Memori for Mr. Valdez, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Valdez? All right, you're requesting a bond for your client, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And a warrant was issued on September 11th, 2025. The defendant did not appear for court, and that warrant was issued by Judge Angelini.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions for your client? Like, why wasn't he here? What type of bond can he make? You'll need to be placed under oath. You raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you may state your name for the record.
Edward Valdez,
All right, so what questions do you have?
Why were you not in court on that?
because I didn't know if I had court date or anything. They never approached me to my house or the phone that I gave. I was always working, so I couldn't. If not, I would have gone or called if I wouldn't have made it.
So you've been accepted into the PTT program, correct?
Mhm.
We've signed the agreement, correct?
Yes, sir.
At this point, how much bond can you afford to get out?
To be honest with you, I've been incarcerated since August, so I'm not sure how much.
Wait, you're saying you've been in custody since August? Well, the warrant wasn't issued till September 11th. Why were you in custody?
Because I had the warrants, I had 2 warrants.
No, but what I'm saying, your warrant wasn't issued until September. So you shouldn't have been in custody in August because there was no warrant. What was the warrant for?
It was
It was a misdemeanor MTR. Get a case out of county court, 7 judge.
All right, so he had a case out of County Court 7, and what was that case for?
ABI, family violence judge, and the MTR, he had an MTR in that case.
All right, any other questions?
Not for me, Judge. If you have any questions, please.
All right, state any questions? All right, when's the last time you were employed?
the last time I was employed, it was in BJ's, before I got locked up.
All right. And what was your salary or pay per hour?
$15.
Have you ever had any previous mental health issues?
Oh, man.
Have you ever been diagnosed with any type of mental health issues? Have you ever used any type of drugs in the past? And this motion to revoke on the family violence case, the misdemeanor, when was that?
Judge, that was, I believe we resolved that on October the 9th, Judge.
And who is the complainant?
That was the MTR, Judge, just to let you know.
Does he have a no contact order with the complainant? Who is the complainant? What's the complainant's name? All right, do you reside by yourself?
Oh, was that me?
Oh, do you live in a home by yourself or there are other people who live with you?
But
I'm sorry?
with my wife,
And who's your wife?
Sylvia Martinez. I've been living with her since that incident. But since I got locked up, I don't know where I stand now,
Okay.
to be honest with you.
And are there any children in the household?
2,
What are their ages?
15 and 12.
All right, state, what are you requesting as a bond amount?
And we're requesting $1,000.
All right, the court is going to set your bond at $5,000. All right, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
All right, your bond will be set at $5,000.
Thank you, ma'am.
Maybe, please, Judge.
Yes.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, ma'am. Have a blessed day.
Have a seat, sir.
there anyone else?
Yes, it's fine.
Raymond Diaz, morning.
Mr. Raymond Diaz today.
All right, so where are we on discovery?
I conferred with Ms. Jones this morning. I don't really have too much of it, so what I asked her if I could do is bring her a flash drive, get it all uploaded on there,
Mhm.
and then hopefully on the next setting, we can be ready to talk about offers and that kind of stuff.
All right, is there CPS records?
There it's Your Honor.
And I have a motion for that. I don't know if you want to take it up now.
Yes.
Okay,
Where's the,
And Your Honor, the state will provide a protective order and give them over to defense with the flash drive.
all right, so if y'all will give me that protective order, please?
Yes.
Is there anything else?
no, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a reset date for discovery, 30 days. All right, we'll see you back on December 4th.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Have a seat, sir.
All right, anyone else? Antonio Barrera? And where is he?
He's not present, Judge.
All right, Deputy Laura, if you can make an announcement, please. Court is calling 2025 CR 0070001 State versus Antonio Salinas Barrera Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Defendant for the state of Texas.
Bridget Garza for defense.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 10:24 a.m. The defendant has not answered the docket. Defense, have you had any contact with your client?
No, I have not, Judge.
There's silence as we wait for her to come back. We're gonna part the way waters. Deputy Laura, did you make an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. It's not out there.
All right, state your request.
Forfeit the bond issue, I just want.
All right, the court will issue a bond forfeiture, remand your client without bond. If your client makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you.
Judge.
All right, who else?
Michelle Battle.
Michelle Battles. Michelle Battles. All right, who's next?
Your Honor, may I have this quickly?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Could be.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll keep talking. Thank you very much.
Sure. All right, who else?
Right. It's, Jesse Martinez. Mr. Vale, are you ready? Not yet.
Well,
We haven't confirmed yet. Okay. We have nobody. We're ready to please.
Oh,
I'm gonna sign out.
all right.
What's that?
Whenever you're ready.
All right, just give me one moment. All right, who do we have? David Bearfield.
You need him to come
Oh,
up?
come forward, yes. All right, so court is at 9 a.m. So you need to make sure that you're on time. You understand? All right. State. So I previously represented his uncle. So does anybody have a problem with me presiding over this case? If you do, let me know.
I'll talk it over with my client and see what my client decides.
All right, so Ms. Ferguson, recall this back in 2 weeks.
November 10th.
All right, we'll be back on November 10th. At that time, just let me know. What I can tell you, I'll be fair. You know, when I would tell you when I represented Christopher, I would always try to give him words of wisdom to put him on the right path. And sometimes life just keeps beating you down, you know? All right, so we're gonna come back on November 10th at that time. Just let me know. No hard feelings, okay? All right. And thank you so much for dressing appropriately for court. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused. All right, thank you.
Set it for a status conference.
Uh, you can say status, that's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, anyone else?
Yes, no, it's open.
What page?
I'm so sorry, Judge, I did not that. Looking. Yep, Pearl, Judge, page 3, staff.
All right, thank you. All right, Pearl Gonzalez. Is there an application?
No application, Judge.
Probation, there's no application.
Thank you.
Court is calling 2025 CR 008-155 State versus Pearl Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Rene Munoz on behalf of Ms. Gonzalez.
And are you Miss Pearl Gonzalez?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you are.
How are you doing today?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Oh, I can't complain. You know, any day you're alive, to me, there's a day to do good things.
Absolutely.
All right. Counsel, have you received all discovery?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Gonzalez, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, state moves to waive the enhancement of it.
No objection.
Ms. Gonzalez, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 2, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
In my opinion, she does.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
That is correct.
Ms. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the United States?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed to 123 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244, and there's to be a $700 fine. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Judge.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, state offer states exhibit 1 and all.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after viewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
If we may, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Respectfully requesting that the court follow the negotiated plea bargain agreement, Judge.
So let me ask you, who is Tashawn Powell to you? That was the person you were having the disagreement with?
Yes, that's my girlfriend.
All right. So your priors are a lot of drug cases. Those are your priors. So how are you going to get help for this addiction you have?
I just recently went to the Right Step in Houston.
Mhm.
It's a drug rehab,
Mhm.
and they put me on Suboxone. So I'm currently on a program.
And are you going to continue with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you know, if you don't, it's not going to end well for you, right?
Yes, and I'm on it, and the jail too, and they take me out.
All right, and has that been helping you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Your Honor, it's my understanding she's gotten help for that issue. I know that this case related is the THC vape pen sort of marijuana. She was not aware that those are still illegal within the state of Texas, but now she does know. So regarding her methamphetamine, heroin past usage, she has gotten treatment for that. And I have advised her fully that even having the THC vape pens could land her getting rearrested or potentially subject to rearrest. And she does understand that now. So she has a better handle on it.
Okay. And do you have a place to stay? And is that place in Bexar County or is it somewhere else?
No, I'm currently working on that. I have to finish the reentry program.
Okay. And do you have any children?
No, not in my custody.
Okay. Any grandchildren?
No.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court will follow your agreement. The court will sentence you to 123 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's a $700 fine, time and money to run concurrent, and the court will give you credit for any time served.
Your Honor, she has 123 days. With the permission of the court, can her judgment be satisfied?
All right, and when you say 123 days, is that 123 calendar days?
Calendar, day for day, yes, Your Honor, in relation to this case, as per the Odyssey system.
All right, then the court will show that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, when you are released from custody, if you don't know who to call for housing, if you don't know who to call to continue to receive your medication, you can come back here. If I'm still here, I'll pick up the phone and call somebody. Okay, for you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, and why the tattoos? What's going on?
So music.
Oh, okay, so you're interested in music?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And no more facial tattoos, though. You can put them somewhere else. Your face is too beautiful to be covered up, okay?
I agree.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Martinez. Or first, Judge.
Yes.
Morning, Judge. On Jesse Martinez.
Oh, just 1 second. I need to put this in the system.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Eric.
And if you sign in, they're gonna tell me.
I did sign in, Judge. I think I was up.
I asked them and they'll tell me who's next.
Yes, thanks.
Right. Anyone else ready? Okay. And there is an application. All right, Oscar Lopez. Hello.
Morning, Judge.
Morning. Good morning. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Probation, this is an application. Court is calling 2025 CR 006774 State versus Oscar Lopez. Could I have parties announced?
Jeannie Cupid for the defendant.
And are you Mr. Lopez?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Lopez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it and sign it?
I did.
All right, so I'm gonna need you to speak up a little bit so the
I
court.
did, yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney?
I did, yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
I did, yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Any objections?
No objection.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
I did, yes, ma'am.
State is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault bodily injury as a Class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state will call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor,
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Lopez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promise you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
I am very,
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry into the United States?
yes, I understand.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
I did.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault bodily injury. They're requesting a $1,500 fine and recommending the deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Did.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
Yes.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
I did.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
No.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 18 months. There be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, and the APSC course. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
I did.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Do you plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
She's stressing the no contest part.
We did go over it, Judge.
I know.
I think he's a little
That's
nervous.
okay. So how do you plead? State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, state offer states exhibit 1 and all of that.
Any objection?
None.
State any contact with the complainant?
Yes, Judge, we made contact.
All right, thank you. Did you review the consent and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
No, Your Honor, we would just ask that the court accept the plea agreement that we have struck with the state.
All right, so you understand you're not supposed to have contact with this person, right? So you let other things overrule your mind to go over there.
It was a big mistake, Your Honor. I learned from this, big lessons learned from this. I know that.
And then honestly, if you would have just listened to the police, got out of your vehicle, explained things, who knows? Maybe you still would have got arrested because according to this, you're not supposed to have contact with that person, but you wouldn't be in felony court. So are you employed?
I am, yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
Oil and gas services,
What does that mean?
oil and gas services.
No, I mean, I know what oil and gas services in, but what do you do?
So I've got an oil and gas service company. I started in August of 2013. Main office in the San Marcos. Most of my businesses in West Texas, Oklahoma, and South Texas.
All right, so do you travel for that business?
Yes, ma'am. From Tuesday to Friday, I'm gone.
Okay. And do you have any children?
I do, yes, ma'am. She goes to school at SMU.
What are their ages?
She's 19.
Okay. And that's your only child?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Probation, are you ready? All right, there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. How do you want me to place? He says he has to travel for work to Oklahoma and throughout Texas
Colorado as well.
and Colorado for his employment. Do you want me to just say he's allowed to travel for work? All right. So if you're traveling, you know your days are when?
Tuesday through Friday.
Tuesday through Friday. You need to let them know 24 hours in advance that you have to travel.
Where I'm going to be.
Yes. All right. So defendant is allowed to travel for work. And if your work takes you outside of Bexar County, you're to give probation. Is 24-hour notice enough time? 24 hours notice. There's to be no contact with there's to be proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Field visits one time per month for 2 months. 1 year deferred adjudication. 100 hours of community service restitution. Once he completes the APSE course, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Probation, is there anything else? Oh, and I'm sorry, one final thing. There's a $1,500 fine and that will be probated. If you successfully complete this probation, you will not have to pay the $1,500. If you do not, you're looking at potentially a $4,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Amen.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
I did.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
I do.
All right, we can go off the record in this court. To be successful on probation, communication is key. If there's an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. All right, and with regards to the regular random UA, since you travel, probation, he can do the regular random UA or the patch. Patch costs more, but with the patch, probation will place it on, and probation is the only people who are allowed to take it off. But I believe it's $300. All right, good luck to you. Once you go over conditions with probation, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Yes.
Mr. Lopez lives in Austin.
All right. So there can be a transfer to Austin.
So. He says that information is Antonio,
So does he,
but the field is my concern.
all right, so does he want to be a transferred to Austin or no?
No, ma'am, I'm okay with San Antonio. What I was saying is that I'm out of Bear County daily. Because the job that I'm on, or I'm out of Bear County, then all everywhere around.
Okay.
All locations.
All right, well, we'll see what happens because it's field visits one time for 2 months, so I'm sure you all can coordinate. All right, anyone else ready?
Michelle Battle, right now.
Michelle Battles. Hello. Oh, don't even start. See, it breaks my heart, but I feel a little bit justified because I wrote a letter and I said, please do not take him as the coach. And you know what? They could have called me up to coach. And I wouldn't have even had that big of a package, like if you were to fire me. Who ever heard of you get fired from a job because you didn't produce and you're still getting millions? What kind of contract are people throwing up?
And we aren't talking about football, right?
Yes, we are. Because my thing is, I don't know why people can't draw up a contract where they say, look, this is your base salary. If you go this far
Right.
in the playoffs or whatever,
Right.
guess what? You get this amount.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
It doesn't make any sense because I followed him before Notre Dame and I said, the guy has never
And were you-
really won.
And were you impressed with him at Notre Dame?
And he left for a reason and they still had a pretty good team.
Mhm.
And the LSU had a bunch of talent and he's just like.
Here's my thing. To me, if you're coaching a football team, what are you bringing to the table? Are you a good recruiter? If your whole thing is, hey, I'm just the recruiter, then you need to recruit very well. But otherwise, are you a defensive specialist? Are you the offensive specialist? Is that what you're bringing? Are you bringing special teams?
Well, one of the things that I was always thinking when it came to him was like, he's got a good program, but he's got tough competition. And,
No, see
and then the other thing was that he really, really gets after people like players. And I think that's a little bit outdated.
But no, so here's the thing. On the defense, you got to play your position. And if you have players on the defense that are out of position, that's your fault. And some people, I saw somebody saying something bad about the players. I'm like, time out, hold the phone. These are players who are just out of high school. You need to take that to the coach. You need to take that to the offensive coordinator. You need to take it to the defensive coordinator. And then there is no tackling going on. LSU always has a great defense. And you know what gets me? What gets me is LSU doesn't win the championship. And then the next thing you know, a majority of the team is playing in the NFL.
You hit it because they're one of the teams that has more NFL players.
Yeah.
Every year in, year out, they're playing in the NFL.
I always judge on how our offense is going to do, whether or not in the first 2 plays they throw a lateral pass. And when I see that lateral pass on the second play, I'm like, oh, here we go. So, oh well, she didn't come here for this.
Well, let me tell you, I saw 4 plays out of the UT game.
Mhm.
This is exactly what they did. They threw a lateral pass almost backwards, and it's like,
Oh, you see it coming.
yeah, it's
I remember when Les Miles was coaching, I'm like, please do not do that lateral pass because they would do a lateral pass and the way they would throw it, you could, I could have baked some cookies, mixed up the batter, put it in the oven, ran to Baton Rouge, intercepted the ball, and it still would have been floating out there.
And it gets worse for LSU, Judge, because I saw most of the game. A&M pumped them 14 points.
Oh, yeah.
It could have been 14, whatever the score was,
Yeah.
plus 14.
And I'm just,
Pick six,
Yeah.
fumble at the,
and then the coach says, yeah, it's my fault. No, we know it's, no, it's really not your fault. It's the fault of the people who hired you. Knowing that,
well, let me tell you, on the Texas side, they have like 4 or 5 games coming up, but I'm almost sure they're gonna. not
well,
be
here's the
successful.
thing. The only thing we can do, and I hate for us to do it, is we're gonna have to ruin other people's hopes and dreams. That's all we can do. We have, that's what Cornelius told me Florida's gonna do. He's like, we're just gonna ruin other people's hopes and dreams.
Texas is gonna be one of them.
Yeah, so we shall see. So, did you receive an offer?
Yes,
Okay,
and we've gone over all the discovery, Judge. We just need to work a little bit on the offer.
all right, Ms. Ferguson, I need a plea deadline date set. Please give it to me in 3 weeks.
I do have a vacation letter from the Thanksgiving stuff.
Oh, no, this will not be set during Thanksgiving. November 17th? All right, we'll be back on November 17th. All right, so at that time, you'll need to let the court know whether or not you've reached an agreement with the state. If you have not reached an agreement with the state by that date, your next court date will be a jury trial date, and it will probably be in the new year. Okay, thank you for dressing appropriately for court. Once you, and sorry about all the football, but you know, here's the thing. I'm still in my feelings on that, but I'm gonna try to, in my feelings.
I fell for you, Judge, this weekend. I was.
I'm gonna be drinking a lot of Crystal Light and pomegranate juice because of that game, so.
Is the guy that's the backup interim, is he any? No?
And then it's like, if I'm a parent and if my child is injured, guess what? You all can stop all this madness. He is not playing. I'm yanking him. He needs to sit down and heal himself. I'm like, so, oh, well, I'm gonna let it go.
Well, the ranking that they had coming in.
Okay, see, why are you trying to bring up more things? It just, well, I will tell you what, we made that sacrifice so that Texas A&M could go higher because we knew we could not. So I'll go with that.
I had just one little flashback before I asked to be excused. I graduated from A&M.
Oh, congratulations. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year from LSU. All right, who's next?
Jesse Martinez, page 5, 2 down.
Jesse Martinez.
George?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, his charges, but I asked Counselor that we could have it this afternoon.
Okay. So do you want him here this afternoon?
No, Judge, I mean, the state, is gonna need to get some more evidence, so we're gonna need a reset.
So what is outstanding?
We're missing, go ahead, no, go ahead.
CPS records, medical records. It does look from our work product that all of that has been requested. What is not been requested is the CPS records.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you can recall this for discovery in December, please. All right, we're gonna come back on December 15th. And Deputy Laura, if you can let the jail know that he's gonna be need to be brought over on December 15th.
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Yes, looking for the tangential ones to be. Timothy was funny, page 4 down, Jeff.
All right, J. McCormick Johnson Timothy. All right, he also has a motion to revoke.
Yes, Your Honor.
This one's, excuse me, I need to motion to revoke on Johnson.
Judge. Here's this copy.
All right, thanks. Are y'all ready to proceed on the motion to revoke?
Yes, Your Honor. We're going open to the court.
All right, have you all done a trial court certification?
Oh, I did not do that.
All right, if you'll do that, please. Oh, I checked the boxes.
I was gonna get the cause number, Judge.
Oh, I'll get it for you.
Thank you.
Court is calling 2024 CR 3084, State versus Timothy J. McCormick Johnson. Can I have parties announced?
Jorge Canales for defense.
And are you Mr. McCormick Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Timothy J. McCormick Johnson who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 3084 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams on April 4th, 2024 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Violation of condition number 1, on or about the 9th day of July 2025, and fair common practices and defendants Timothy J. McCormick Johnson committed the offense of evading arrest or detention with previous conviction in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
Be true.
You may be out of order.
Any objections to the waivers?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison
Yes, ma'am.
and up to a $2,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there a proposed agreement?
The motion removed the defendant's community supervision and reform his judgment and sentence him to 7 years ago.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we'd ask the court to consider continuing Mr. Johnson in this case. This is his first MTR. I know it's his second. The first one that he was allegedly breaking was, I believe the court heard this argument before. He was in TDC. He was sent to TDC when he was supposed to be reporting to probation, so he could not report. So in effect, it's his first MTR. He was put on ISF. He placed him on ISF. And
But no, he had I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm trying to figure out, because he had a previous motion to revoke on December 4th, 2024, and it was for a violation of condition number 1. I don't recall what that condition number 1 was, but the court denied the motion, alternate amend his conditions to include state ISF.
That's correct.
So this is his second motion to revoke.
And my first, the first time, they tried to give me the violation.
Oh, you want to raise your right hand if you
Oh,
wish to
yes,
speak?
ma'am.
Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Timothy Johnson, Jamie Family Johnson.
All right. Yes, what would you like to say?
The day that I signed on probation, it was I brought it to the attention that I was on parole too, and the day that I signed on probation, I got violated and revoked from probation, so I got sent back to TDC. So therefore, I wasn't able to report for probation.
No, here's the thing. I'm not even focusing on the failure to report because the state has waived that. But your previous, it's been brought to the court's attention. His previous motion to revoke from December, that was a violation of condition number 1, is for evading arrest. And so now we're back here.
Oh, that's from my first month.
Mm-hmm. And on that one, when you played true to that, what the court did was the court denied the motion to revoke, and the court altered and amended your conditions. And now you're back here for another evading.
I didn't even know I had the first evading arrest. I
mean, you played true to it.
I did.
Mm-hmm. And that was in October.
I don't remember that, Judge. So I mean, I apologize. I really don't.
No. I mean, so, and that happened, that evading was alleged, well, I shouldn't say alleged anymore because you played true to it, but that was committed on or about September 27, 2024. So you had that evading case. And then now we're back here for another evading case.
Yeah, the first time I remember this one, I remember, and it was a bad judgment call. My even officer said that I should have just stopped. I probably got a ticket, but I assumed that a warrant because I missed a house visit. You know what I'm saying? I missed a house visit probably because of working that. You know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous right now. Like I may not say the right things, and I ain't like I told him I need his help. I'm asking you for your help. You know what I'm saying?
See, here's the thing. I don't know if probation is appropriate for you, and let me just tell you why. Because it appears that you have learned nothing. And let me tell you the reason why I say that. Because you were previously here before for a violation of condition 1, which was evading the police, right? And then you were continued. And now you're not even thinking, you're still evading the police.
No, I not I was evading the police. Actually, I am thinking I got a job. I got bills out there in my name. I'm doing good. I got a good probation officer. I just haven't had time to really work with him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Now the problem is you picked up a new offense, and this is the second
No, I
time.
did. No, I did. The first time I don't remember, so that I apologize. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, there ain't no excuse. That's why I admitted to. There ain't no excuse. I made a bad decision. I'm on. Like I went to ISF because I'm on my meds. I got meds. I was on my meds in the world. But I'm doing good. Like I'm sober. Like I ain't got no drug problems, and I'm doing good, Judge. I got a job. I got electricity and water bill in my name. I got a new residence I'm staying at. I'm not at Haven Hope for Hope no more. I'm actually doing good and got good things going for myself. I just made a bad judgment call on that day. I was probably high that day. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there, I asked the judge for help, and you offered me 2 years last time, or to go with an agreement on the stay in probation. 2 years would have been a blessing to anyone to take. But I
Mhm.
chose the probation because it's a challenge for myself, and I believe I could do it.
But see, here's the thing, you chose the probation, but you're still doing the same thing. That's a
I'm not doing the
problem.
same thing. I just made a bad call and made a bad decision on the same day, and I'm not trying to debate with you. Cause y'all understand like stuff that I don't, and I can only learn from y'all and others that are in a better position than I am out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? I got a good support system out there. I got my cousin, my boss. I'm in a new relationship. I got things I can lose now. And not just that, my own life is in your hands.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. I know I made it. No, I made it. No, I made a mistake.
Just 1 second.
No.
All right. So any questions, defense or state?
No, Your Honor.
Well, here's the thing, we don't shout in court, right?
Right.
You gotta be respectful to your attorney and respectful to each other. All right. So, states you're recommending revocation?
Yes, sir. Based on the be true and what's reflected in the court's fine.
All right. Any objections to the court reviewing the court summary?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So with regards to the court summary, the probation is recommending ISF, but the court has previously given you ISF. So I'm going to grant the motion. I'm finding violation of condition number 1 true, and the court will revoke. State, what are you asking for time?
And we're asking to reform the judgment and we're.
Defense?
But we'd ask you to consider 4 years, Judge. This is, Mr. Johnson is very sorry for breaking the conditions again. We'd ask you to consider 4 years.
May I say something?
Yes.
I understand I just left ISF. I wouldn't have no problem going to there or any other program, but it only gonna help me better myself, man. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of programs. It's an easy way out for me to go to if I get in time. And then it's not just that, like probably like I said, I lose my job, my bills. It affects my cousin because the bills are in his residence. They're in my name, so and I'm taking care of them. So I wouldn't have no problem going to another program, DDRS, SATF, or ISF again, because I know that they got cognitive and also got a substance abuse side. And I went to the substance abuse side the first time. I didn't go to the cognitive side the second time, so I don't know if that would still be a possibility for me.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to give you credit for any time served and inpatient treatment that was successfully completed, and credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with the following persons. There's to be no residing in households with minors, and the court will sentence you to 6 years in the prison. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on community supervision. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you. You'll have to ask the state. It is Melanie. You're welcome.
That's what I'm wrote down. I'll get you.
And Megan, you have that other matter with him, correct?
This defendant,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, who else is ready? And your client, is he in federal custody?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. You give that to her. Who else is ready? Nothing's staying up there.
Yes. Yeah. Page 4 down, Julian.
Rogelio,
Julian.
Julian Ariad. Areza. All right. Sometimes I try to add more syllables than are necessary. Counselor, is this an application? All right, probation, there's no application. Court is calling 2025 CR 010624 State versus Julian Araza Jr. Could I have parties announce?
In gallery for the state.
George Schaefer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Araza Jr.? Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I have, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Araza, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge, we are waiving the punishment enhancement and then we are moving to proceed on the lesser included offense of possession of controlled substance, PG 1 less than 1 gram.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Right, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. Did you understand by entering this plea, you're giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Do, Your Honor.
Mr. Aranza, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Did you understand if you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, less than 1 gram. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at 77 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244 and an $800 fine, and there are no applications. Did you understand that to be the
Yes,
plea?
ma'am, correct.
Defense?
It is, Your Honor.
State? Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
To the lesser included offense, how do you plead?
No, no contest.
State, any evidence?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
There are a couple of things I'd like to say, Judge.
Yeah.
While he was out, he has completed the following 2 programs, in addition to which he has become baptized. He has been tested weekly. He's been clean. We ask the court to follow the plea agreement in this case, Your Honor.
All right, and does he still have contact with that apartment complex?
No, ma'am.
All right. All right. The court will follow your agreement, sentence you to 77 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. There's an $800 fine, time and money run concurrent. There's to be no contact with. Is this a judgment satisfied?
It is, Your Honor.
All right. The court will find that the judgment is satisfied. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you understand it and sign it in?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing up, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
I understand.
All right, we can go off the record. So here's the thing. You've done great things. You have to keep up the work. Don't backslide because it's easy.
Yes, ma'am.
And if there are any friends who are telling you, oh, you don't have to do that today, you got to let it go.
I change people, places, and things.
Oh, and you know what I tell people? It's hard to change people, places, or things.
I mean,
But
can I say something?
yes,
I'm gonna help out the unfortunate as well too. Where used to be emergency bail bonds on
Mhm.
South Zamora and
Okay.
Popular Mondays and Thursdays. That's where I put my time at, feeding the unfortunate, the homeless,
that is
at the
good.
impact center. So I mean, that Shine Ministry's been good to me since I
Mhm.
got out.
Oh, I'm aware of them.
Yes.
Yeah, the pastor is
Yes,
great.
Robles. Yes, so he's real good. I do got a retreat coming up on the 13th that I will be attending.
Oh, you know what? Those retreats are always so great. So here's my question, because there's a relative, we always tease them. Were you baptized in a pool?
I was baptized in Corpus.
In a
We had to
pool?
flood the street in the ocean.
Oh, see, that is what I'm talking about. So there, we have a relative who was baptized in a pool in the church, and we would always tease them. Now, you don't know if you're really saved unless you're in a body of water and nothing bites
Yeah.
you. But congratulations. All right, have a great rest of your day, okay?
Bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, counsel.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, my goodness. See, you never know what's going to happen. You know, I was baptized in a creek, and of course, you know, I can't swim. So my mom was telling the deacons, y'all better not let my baby drown. But you know, you had to dodge over the cow patties to get to the creek. But I will tell you, even though I had my eyes closed, it was like I could see under the water and everything was clear. And I got up. That brings back so many great memories.
No. Okay. Okay. Sorry. No, no.
Judge, can I be video on Zoom?
No. All right, anyone else ready? And everyone, we're recessing at noon, so if you don't see your attorneys here, you probably need to call them.
It's okay. I'm looking for one C. Reset on page 2.
Is it John Lopez?
Page 2 down.
All right, it's John Castro Lopez?
Yes.
All right, John Lopez, where's his attorney?
My file. You can have. I took that.
All right, who's next?
She said, is anyone ready? That's why. So we're not ready enough. We're ready to begin. That's yes.
Henry Medina Garcia Rodriguez?
Good morning, Judge.
All right. All righty. All right, status update.
So when we were back here in October 13th, Judge, he had not been screened for mental health court. I did reach out to the coordinator. They started the process of screening him, but unfortunately he does not live in Bexar County, so he cannot get into mental health.
Okay.
So at this point, I would like to speak to the state about the offer. It's Austin Stout.
Okay.
Someone in PIC reached out to him. I don't know if he's coming down, but I can still reach out to him after today. And then can we go off the record on something?
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, I need a 30-day reset.
December 12th.
Right.
December 4th, Judge, I'm sorry.
We're gonna be back on December 4th. All motions need to be filed before then. And you need to have received an offer from the state. Have they tendered an offer?
They have, Judge.
All right. So what we will do is I'll set that for a plea deadline date, but we'll see. Of course, if you have not received an answer in regards to your motion, then that'll be pushed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused. Thank you for addressing appropriately for court.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Page 3 down.
Jorge Morales.
Judge, good morning.
Good morning.
Through a series of events, Mr. Morales has been in and out of the courtroom trying to put money in his car.
Mhm.
We are going to take a plea.
Okay.
They're going to do the paperwork. I have to be in the 175th to finish up something that I've got down there.
Well, he can come back at 1:30.
I cannot be back this afternoon. I have a doctor's appointment. Could we do it tomorrow morning?
All right, Ms. Ferguson, Mr. Morales, we're gonna recall you tomorrow. You need to make sure you're on time. Court is at 9, okay? Once
will
you sign the
prepare.
reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, anyone else ready? All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, Norma, if you can call Melissa Christian back, please.
Yes.
Yes.
Judge.
Oh, sure.
I apologize.
Oh, well, you know what? You can come around this way.
Okay.
I'm waiting for.
Do I need
to get work.
He's ready.
John Savea. No.
Down the road, but.
Michael Gomez. Deputy, could you make an announcement in the hallway for Michael Joseph Gomez, please? Court is calling 2025 CR 011666 and 2025 CR 011670. State versus Michael Joseph Gomez.
Can I have parties announced for the record?
Megan Galloway.
Yeah, Ron Ross, attorney.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 11:40 a.m. Defense, have you had any contact with your client?
I have not, Judge.
Deputy, did you make an announcement?
Yes.
All right. State,
Requesting a bond forfeiture.
all right, let me, just one moment, let me see if he's on a PR bond or not. All right, in each cause number, the court is going to issue a judge's warrant. The court will remand your client without bond. If your client makes an appearance, the court will reconsider.
All right,
All right, thank you.
thank you, Judge.
Yes.
That situation. Are we going to pursue today, just so I can let them know that they cannot be.
Yes.
Anything for you, Megan. You can't leave until the judge excuses you.
Yeah, I'm talking board coordinator.
It doesn't work like that. You're trying to call your attorney.
That's for stop vacation.
Who is the attorney?
He's Johnny Snell's judge.
The motion. Which page is he on?
Page 9.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in the system, but I know his attorney filed a motion that they were out of the country. So, Ms. Ferguson, on this one, recall it at the second week in November, please, and put it on a Monday. Yes, all right. So if you will have him sign the reset form, and we'll be back on November 10th.
Mr. Salazar. Come up here.
All right, anyone else ready?
Working on a pre-judge and interpreters here. And Ron Ross is already here, right? You ready to hear Ron Ross's bet?
I don't think so. Yes.
Nope. Not sure where they're.
All right, anyone else ready?
No, ma'am, we're only waiting for this.
All righty. We're recessing at noon.
Yes.
Who is that?
It's who's the next?
You have to wonder because we need that.
So I've got, can we call it?
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
I've got Gomez. John Jacob Gomez, I believe. He's gonna be recalled for 1:30. Can we bring him back tomorrow morning?
No, because I require people to at least have spoken. So he'll be here at 1:30. All right.
I'll see you in the afternoon then.
All right, thank you so much.
I need to talk to him. Huh? I'm not sure.
Are you ready for one?
Yes.
Page 3 at the bottom, Enrique Lopez.
Enrique Lopez,
Good morning, Your Honor.
good morning. Where's Mr. Lopez?
He's right there, Your Honor.
He needs to come down.
Como still getting disputes.
All right, what is happening with this case?
Your Honor, I'm just asking for a brief reset. We have all the discovery. I just haven't had time to look through it all yet. So I just need some time to review the discovery.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this in 3 weeks for disposition, please.
Did you on November 13th?
All right, we'll see you back on November 13th.
Would we be able to do that the following week, Your Honor? I'm scheduled to be out of town that day.
See something. All right, we can recall it on November 6th.
November 6th?
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, Nora, put it down for November 6th. All right, we'll see you back on November 6th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Who's next?
I have John C. Lopez, page 2 down.
Change.
No, which Lopez? John Castro Lopez has already been done.
Lopez.
Is it John Castro Lopez?
Yes.
Page 2 down.
All right. Mr. Lopez?
John.
Hello. So where are we on this case?
Judge, I filed a motion for continuance. I have, luckily, one of my cases that was set for trial, in Comal County was reset, this morning, even though I announced it. Then I have another case in the 437 set for trial this morning. And, I'm asking that on top of it, I have an expert that needs to come to the district attorney's office to review the files, and he hasn't been able to. He was just recently appointed a couple of weeks ago, I think, and I need to have him review the files with the district attorney, and I need the continuance.
All right, so the court will see y'all here tomorrow for jury trial because this has been going on for a while with plea deadline dates. Plea deadline dates have been extended. And then we had a final plea deadline date. Then people wanted to jury trial. So Deputy Laura, he's to be brought tomorrow and dressed for trial.
Yes, Judge.
All right, thank you.
We'll have a seat there.
Do you want the motion for continuance, George?
No. All right, who's next?
I have James Broughton. Page 9, it looks like one down.
James Ross. Is this a motion to revoke?
Do the motion, please.
Yes.
James Ross, thank you.
All righty.
Mr. Ross, Judge.
All right, we're set for contested hearing. State, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're not ready, Judge, if that's appropriate to say at this time.
I mean, yes, but I mean, it's set for a contested, so it's going.
Well, I wanted to bring something to the court's attention, if
Okay.
I may. Mr. Ross and I, as the court was probably privy to, are not on the same page in very substantial ways. Such that I don't think that it would be productive or civil for me to continue representing him.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, counsel, but we were here in August and it was set for a contested hearing for October 9th. And then it was reset for today for a contested hearing. So the state has their witnesses. We're going to proceed.
I guess I'll say this if I may. We're not getting along. I think it's very much affecting my wanting to and desire to represent him because I don't want to be cowered over and yelled at.
So here's the thing, you can't be yelling at people. That's it. So your attorney is here to represent you. You have a motion to revoke. You're on probation for possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 to 200 grams. Your underlying is 8 years. So that means if the court were to find the allegations within the motion true, then you're looking at 8 years. Now, if you want to shout at your attorney, I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you would raise your voice to your attorney. That's on you. But I can tell you what's in this motion to revoke. Just one moment. So we're going to proceed. Court is calling 2024 CR 00873 State versus James Ross Jr. Can I have parties announced for the record?
Neil McCray on behalf of Mr. Ross is to my right.
And are you James Ross Jr.? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same James Ross Jr. who was placed on community supervision in 2024 CR 00873 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1B, 4 grams to 200 grams on February 13th, 2025 for a term of 9 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Condition number 2, on or about the first day of May 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant James Ross Jr. did then and there illegally use amphetamines and violence.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
Violation of condition number 2, on or about the first day of May 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant James Ross Jr. did then and there illegal use cocaine and violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
And then violation of condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant James Ross Jr. did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of May and June 2025. Violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that?
Not true, Your Honor. To one of them.
All right,
I
not
did not.
true to which one?
I did not.
Waive violation of condition number 1, 4, and 14, which is
Any objections to the waivers?
None.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 2 and 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion,
Well, you know what?
and sentence you up to 8 years in the prison and up to $2,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2 and 2?
That the court's only option.
No, I'm telling you what you're looking at. What you're looking at for any violation, it could be for littering. Any violation that is presented by pleading true, the court could sentence you to 8 years in the prison. Will I sentence you to 8 years in the prison? I don't know. I haven't heard anything with regards to that. But that is what you're looking at. And what I can tell you, whatever agreement you worked out with the state, if you have worked out an agreement, the court doesn't have to follow that agreement because this is a contract with the court. It's not a contract with your attorney. It's not a contract with the state. So by pleading true to 2 and 2, you are looking at a potentially 8 years in the prison and a $2,000 fine. Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations of 2 and 2? That's either yes or no.
Yes.
Court will find 2 and 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
not to grant the state's motion, and for those two defendants, community supervision and sentence them to the 8 years in the prison based on the plea of truth here today, and then based on the underlying facts in the case that he's placed on probation. The state made punishment enhancements for that and recommended community supervision was done by a prior APA. And based on that amount that was in possession of at the time of the offense and continued use and possession of controlled substance.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Well, asking for drug treatment, Your Honor. I mean, he's on probation. He tested positive for some substances. It was obviously consistent with use. We all make mistakes. We all have relapses. He was on probation for a drug offense. And he made note to me. He said, the judge told me when I pled that if I ever have problems, to contact the probation department, to let them know, to work with them. And that reflects well on me if I ever came back.
Did he do that?
No,
Probation?
There would have to have a moment.
And I'm not considering it because I know the number one was waived. However, inpatient treatment is not going to be available for him until that case is, whatever is done with that case.
Have any notes in the system indicating that there were specific. Drug. Dating, I don't have anything looking that in the notes that, that was something that was, that he was having issues with that. There were several bill visits. And I don't see anything there either.
If I may, Judge.
Let me just finish and then I will hear you, counsel.
But I don't have any of that information. We only obtained one UA, and that one UA was the positive one, listed, and been on since February. And then they couldn't happen, so. Yeah, I don't have any of that in judge. The officer is on standby if, this was going to be contested, if you would like to speak with her, I can get her on the line, Judge.
All right. Any objections to that witness being by Zoom at 1:30?
None.
All right. So Ms. Abrams, if you'll let her know, we'll be back at 1:30, and if she can look through her files between now and then. All right, we'll see y'all back at 1:30.
Thank you, Judge.
Want to do one for Nathan, the interpreter?
Yes, let's do that, and then we're taking our recess. Is this an application?
Yes, I believe there is one in there. I did stamp it. It should be the page right after the docket.
Deputy Laura, on this one, we're gonna do the plea, but if you could just put a hold on him to come
Yes.
back. No, I mean, this person.
Okay, you
Yes.
want me to put them on hold already?
Yeah,
Interpreter's already here.
no, because she's gonna need the interpreter, and I like to give people their lunch breaks. All right, the court is calling 2025 CR 010576 State versus Raul Rincon. If I could have parties announced for the record.
Rick Kane for the state of Texas.
And are you Mr. Rincon?
Yes.
All right, we have an interpreter. Hello. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm you will faithfully translate from English into Spanish and Spanish into English, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Cesar Chavez, license number 2203.
All right. Mr. Rincon, all of the documents I'm going to review with you are in English. Were those documents explained to you in Spanish?
Yes.
And counsel, do you speak Spanish?
I do, Your Honor.
And do you speak it fluently?
I do, Your Honor.
Mr. Rincon, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Rincon, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Mr. Rincon, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it, sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with assault, family, household impeding breathless circulation. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
If the court grants your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication is revoked, The court can find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights? And enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Okay.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
In my opinion, he is competent to proceed, Your Honor.
Mr. Rincon, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No. No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No. No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-enter into the States. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $1,500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They will take in consideration 2025 CC 012646 and 2025 CC 012647. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes.
Did you understand that to be your plea bargain agreement?
Yes.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, that is the true.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There be 100 hours of community service restitution, the BIPP course, a TAP evaluation, follow TAP recommendations, and parenting class. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
This time, say motions that evidence is presented one all the time.
No objection, Your Honor.
State, have you had a chance to speak with the complainant? All right, thank you. Mr. Rincon, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, do you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, the state will be presenting evidence through the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, my client just wishes to just go move on, and he accepted responsibility for his actions, and he just asked the court to follow the recommendation, and he knows he can do his probation.
All right, why did you do this?
Oh, sí, no. Que sí voy a hacerle mi probation bien.
I'm gonna do my probation the way it's supposed to.
No, my question is, why did you commit this offense? I mean, what don't you understand? If somebody is cheating on you, you have two choices. Either you accept it or either you leave. But for you to do what you did, and then you have a 6-year-old involved in this nonsense with you, why are you doing that?
No, nomás le quiero quitar el teléfono.
Well, I just wanted to take the phone away from her.
Yeah, and she didn't want to give it to you.
No.
No.
I don't know why people think you are not her father. You are supposed to be in an adult relationship. What I can tell you is that relationship is over. You're not to contact her or call her. There's no need for you to worry about her cheating on you because you're not to have any contact with her. And she can date whomever she want to date. But the one person she won't be dating is you. You understand?
Sí.
Yes.
Do you have any children?
Sí, tengo.
Yes, I do.
How many?
Tengo dos.
I have two.
I'm Mexico, no.
I have 2 children, but in Mexico, no, not here.
And have you had employment since you've been here?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 6 years deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Karina Gomez or Mia Gomez. Proof of employment within 45 days, no employment as a home healthcare provider or with minors. There's to be no residing with minors. Well, no residing in a household with minors. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular random UAs. Take in consideration 2025 CC 012646 and 2025 CC 012647. 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. The BIPP course. Field visits 1 time per month until further notice. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else that you need to be successful?
No, that's fine.
Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Sí.
Yes.
Because it's plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Sí.
Yes.
All right. We can go off the record. How old are you?
37.
37.
All right. Don't get into another relationship until you get an orchid. And that orchid, when you get it, it's going to have blooms on it. Wait till those blooms fall off. And if you can get that orchid to rebloom, then you may be ready for a relationship because orchids require patience. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good seeing you.